Hello everyone, I'm Coyote Jack, and well, looks like soyny once again is the reason why we can't have nice things. And yeah, if you remember the mobile division for this company, they they fuck it up during the transitions to Android. Overpriced hardware for little to offer. And but well, it had cool stuff, but like the sliding. I remember the Xperia Play, but well, even before me saying this, yeah, you remember that it was like that era of sliding in phones, even older ones like from the 2000s, even 19C. They had that a feature, and it was very like it because well, you had the screens and well, you can set the keyboard. Well, looks like the reason why that kind of designs in smartphones went away is because of fucking Sony, as you can see in the headline. So Sony's patent on sliding handhelds has ended, paving the way for a retro revival. Retro revival, I need a smartphone that actually has a sliding keyboard because I'm sick and tired of pressing the word keys in in the screen. With my fingers, yeah, I know. I having some issues. I know good and well using the screen even to this day, and for many people it gets worse. And plus, having a physical keyboard actually makes you know where is the inputs are, so you commit less mistakes because you know them. Just like using an average keyboard on your PC. But well, let's look why it is went away. So, have you ever wondered why we never saw more sliding handheld technology after Sony Xperia Play? If you were in the handheld or mobile business, then you probably didn't know that Sony filed a patent for the gaming handheld with a slide-up screen back in 2010, a year before the Xperia Play release, and that shit was a flop. Let's not fool ourselves. Yeah, it was a flop when they were starting to use the transitions to Android OS models, they they overpriced Xperia Play, and there were others that offer like kind of the same better specs at a low cost. Yeah, so Sony is the one why we can't have nice things. Ah man. And yeah, I have a PS Go that one friend sold me, but like very cheap years ago. And I still saying, yeah, I really enjoyed sliding. And I was expecting to see mobile devices like that, but I never expected that those fuckers all this time. The reason why that trend went away, it was not because oh people are not interested in this. No, people has been asking for you not necessarily like a gaming setup within the sliding part, but a keyboard. And it went away because of fucking Sony. So it went live on June 21st of 2011 for a 20-year-old, 14, excuse me, 20, 14-year-old period. Sony essentially monopolized a niche in the market that we fell in love with 15 years ago and prevented any other companies from tapping into the style. Now I know what you're thinking. I know burning your PS5 protest is probably extreme, but I'm angry about it too. So if breathing is something that we need that to humans to survive along with drinking water, those fucking corpos would rather patent that shit to make money out of it and suit the universe for all what it's worth. Seriously, Sony. Oh man. Remember that their mobile division went bankrupt and they sold it because they mishandled that shit. And and they say, yeah, if no one, if I can't have it, no one else is going to have it. Yeah, yeah, they need to do something in the U.S. with all of those patents and copyright laws because yeah, this is going out of hand. Patenting the steering wheel so only four can use it. Are you out of your mind? Well, yeah, they in current days they will do that. Even they will patent PCs, and we are not even making a video about this shit. because some company will patent what is a PC and destroy all sort of progress. Yeah, patenting nowadays they don't do shit because most of the time is used to just cripple the competitions and innovation. Look what happened with Nintendo with Power. They patented gameplay so no new competition can rise up and only to target one specific developer team because they proved that Nintendo is fucking incompetent, but they don't want other companies that can actually show new alternatives to betrayed customers for on X brand. Yeah, like Nintendo. But well, even if they backstab or sodomize Nintendo, they are still going to love it because it has the Nintendo brand. But still, patenting is just dog shit. No, it serves no purpose anymore. So look at this. It's important to note that the patent was specifically for its slide-up gamepads on mobile devices, as the image below shows. They certainly knew what they were doing when they followed it though. I really wish we have seen more from them using this patent over the years. Now they will charge a lot of fucking money for a company for using this patent. The the lawsuits going on. Yeah, Sony knew what they were fucking doing. They wanted to cripple the competition. So well, it's a coincidence that Anner Big released the RG slide during the month that Sony patented finally ran out. I hardly think so, do you? Still, these Chinese-based companies here in Tehran running with a design that has long been missed and tapping into our strong sense of nostalgia and yearning for retro tech. Yeah, I would want a keyboard. I want a smartphone with a keyboard again. And, and seriously, the sliding pattern, we can't have nice things. And yeah, I would enjoy even if this one is like uh, a gamepad, because even I can move between the menus without having a mistake with my finger, because that shit tends to happen with a lot of people. So there is that. Nintendo. Excuse me. No, well, Soyny and Nintendo. Well, they proved to everyone why parent trolling is just a fucking Pandora box and how it just crippled innovation or alternatives to what we want for any sort of idea. So anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching and please take care.